The day has come. We are going to talk about box and whisker plots. Wow. Here with me today I have my friend, Ruffles the cat. Why? Because he has whiskers and he lives in a box. So he knows a lot about this stuff. Isn't that right, Ruffles? Okay, so we got 5 things you'll need. We'll need your minimum number. That's the lowest number of your data set. Your maximum number. That's the highest number in your data set. Your quartile 1, 2, and 3, and that's it, man. Oh yeah, and then you'll need a number line. I forgot to add that. So there you go. There's 6 things you need, not the 5. Your minimum number, your maximum number, your 3 quartiles, and your number line. So let's start off really easy. We need our minimum number and our maximum number. That's simple. My minimum number is just the lowest number in my data set. My maximum number is just the highest number in my data set. I forgot to mention that my data set is in order. Remember, if it's not in order, you can't do this. So your first step, get it in order. Luckily, this one was already good to go. Now I find my median. I have to find my quartiles, just like we did yesterday. My median was 35. So my quartile 2 is also 35. Easy peasy so far, right? Now keep going. So I found my lower quartile, which is 23, and my upper quartile, which is 41. Now check and see if you have the 5 pieces to make a box plot. Let's see. My min, got it. Max, got it. Quartile 1, 2, and 3. Yep, I'm ready to go. Normally you'd have to draw your number line, but here they gave it to us. So what do we do first? This part's a little weird. Let's start with the quartiles, because the quartiles make your box. We're going to start with our quartile 2. Where's that guy at? He's at 35. So you make a line at 35. That's pretty good. Now the order doesn't matter as much. So you can do your quartile 1 or quartile 3 next. Doesn't matter. So quartile 3 is at 41. That's like approximately right here. And your quartile 1 is at 23. That's like right here. All right, so now you make your box. You connect these guys. Ah! Yes! I'm an artist. Once you make your box, which I hope looks better than mine, you're going to plot your minimum point and your maximum point. So there are my lines, and guess what? These are your whiskers. Here they come. They're just lines that connect to the box. That's why it's called a box and whisker plot. Wow, cool, huh? Just remember, your quartiles are the ones that make the box. Your max and your min, those are your whiskers. Let's try another one. Let's say they gave you a dot plot. Oh no, what do I do? Oh, that was easy. Now that you got your data set, you have to ask yourself, is it in order? And the answer is, yeah, it's in order. Cool. Now, the next part is easy. Gotta look for your whiskers. Well, your whiskers are the lowest and highest number in your data set. Well, what's my lowest number? 20. What's my highest number? 23. So my minimum is 20. My maximum is 23. Now you have to find your median. Easy. Let's do it. Now, I wrote the steps just in case you forgot. Once you have your median, you just drag it down to quartile 2. Your median is the same as the quartile 2. Don't forget about that. Now I have to find the medians of the 2 tiny data sets. The medians of the 2 tiny data sets will be your quartile 1 and quartile 3. Do I have all 5 pieces to make my box and whisker plot? Yeah, I do. I'm ready to go. You're going to need a number line. I chose to start from 20 because I don't have a lot of room. As long as your number line is big enough to where you could fit all of your data points in it, you're good to go. You're solid. Start with your box. And remember, start with your quartile 2. There you go. I got a little line at my quartile 2, which is 22. Then you could choose to do quartile 1 or quartile 3 next. It doesn't matter. So there it is. Look at how tiny he is. Now for your whiskers, which are your minimum and your maximum. So 23 and 20 for this guy. There you go. Now let's connect them. Boing. Boing. There he is. Look at him. He's looking super cool. I like him. I'm going to name him George. There you go, bud. Looking cool. That's pretty much it. There you go. I know this video was a little long, but I wanted to give you two examples just in case. The first example probably would have been enough. Now, I made this number line a little too big, as you can see. Look at all this room. George is not that big. Maybe someday he will be, but not right now. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. If you need help with this, let me know. It's not too bad. It just takes some practice like everything else, my friends. So, I will talk to you all later. Toodaloo.